Hey everyone, Road to Retire, the channel where I try to retire early with the... Wow, I'm just noticing that balloon. That is very annoying. Ugh. All right, good. We like doing things off the cuff here. Road to Retire, the channel where I try to retire early with the help of various side hustles. And I apologize for looking like a fat caveman right now, and that my son tried to claw my eye out. And I have nice little gash and scar here. But nonetheless, if you watched my last video, you know that I am going for it. And boy, oh boy, has my mentality over the past like 2 or 3 weeks just changed tremendously. And I've never been more like positive feeling and happy in my life. If you haven't watched last week's video or 2 weeks, whenever I posted it, my last video, I am officially debt free. It's insane. My house is paid off. My car is paid off. There is no debt in this household. My wife and I did it. My wife should theoretically be quitting her job soon. We'll see about that. But nonetheless, everything is good and dandy here. And yeah, I'm not going to be retiring early anytime soon, but it's still in the cards. But I decided that, hey, you know, all this side hustle work that I'm doing, I'm sick of it just going to places that are not going towards my dreams. And one of my dreams, and probably my biggest dream, is to visit every national park in the United States and become a nature/wildlife photographer. And I said in my last video that I'm going for it. Did I actually mean it? Well, this thing's heavy. This Sigma 150 to 600 millimeter lens. Oh, I know it's not the greatest thing ever, but boy, am I happy for this. And yes, I will be talking about side hustles. But, man, this thing, it just feels so good. I don't even own the camera yet, but this lens was such a big purchase for me. And, yeah, this thing is a beast. Haven't used it yet. It's still brand new. But yeah, over $1,000 for a camera lens when I've never used a professional like camera in my life or any lens. So the dream is real, right? And I'm hoping that I can do a national park this year. We'll see. It's very hard with a 1-year-old son, but I'm going to try my best to get out to a national park this year. Also sucks that I live in Pennsylvania and there's like no national parks near me. The one in Virginia is kind of close, but nonetheless, side hustles. Let's talk side hustles because I'm funding my entire dream here of going to all the national parks and getting a good camera and being a wildlife photographer. All that's going to be funded with side hustles. As I mentioned earlier in the video, I am expecting my wife to quit her job soon. So it's going to be a one-income household with a 1-year-old and, you know, hopefully more kids down the line. So, you know, obviously money on the job and career end is a little tight. We have good emergency reserves in place in case something happens with my job. Nonetheless, I don't want my dreams to be, you know, funded by my 9 to 5 and taking away from my family in any way, shape, or form. So side hustles are the real motivator to get my dream off and running. And I feel like, you know, doing this path is the way for me to feel early retirement as soon as possible. I do still plan on quitting my job, you know, even before I'm 50, if that's possible. But, you know, I'm not pushing the envelope here. So let's talk about the side hustles that I'm doing right now as of June 19th, 2025. And you're going to be a little bit disappointed with me, but, you know, I'm still doing the usuals for, you know, nickel and diming here and there for Amazon gift cards. That's how I'm pretty much doing all of my camera and hiking expeditions here. I'm funding it all through like Amazon gift cards. So when I'm doing stuff like Just Play and Benjamin app and Free Cash and Amazon Mechanical Turk, all of those Be Forthright surveys, I'm also doing those. All of those are going directly to Amazon gift cards. And I'm pretty much just loading that up until I get the item that I need. I bought that Sigma lens off of Amazon for $1,000, and I cannot wait to start using it and get some practice just in my backyard, shooting some squirrels and rabbits and birds and, you know, really getting the hang of it. And then, you know, putting my big boy pants on, going to national parks and doing my thing there. So with that being said, the biggest side hustle component, still doing UHRS and dataannotation.tech when they come in. It's few and far between now. I would say in the past month, a combination of UHRS, doing stuff like the search engine stuff that I get on the mobile side. I got kicked off of the main project, but combination UHRS and data annotation.tech in the past month, because I still get the OG project on DAT, probably like $150. So nothing crazy there. The big one that I don't like really talking about too much on this channel, because I myself had a gambling problem and I don't want to pass it on to others who can't control themselves with this stuff. But sweepstakes casinos has been an absolute godsend of side hustle money for me. Not only doing the free stuff, like just, logging in every single day and doing a sign on, getting free sweeps coins of like 20 cents all the way up to $1 a day. Not only am I taking advantage of that, but I'm also purchasing and getting the discounted stuff. So it's like, for $50, you get $65 in sweeps coins, and then you just arbitrage it out and run it out with higher return to play aspects. I'm not joking when I say in the past 2 weeks alone, I think I've racked up about $1,300 in my actual bank account, like not revenue and wash sales or whatever, like $1,300 profit in my bank account from these sweepstakes casinos. Yes, there's a little bit of gambling in there, but it's all calculated, and I never ever want to go in the red on these. And it's very, comforting knowing that as soon as the funds hit my bank account, it's already going to Amazon. I can't touch it. I can't respend it back into the casinos unless I get some kind of special deal or promotion where it's, worth my while. But that's honestly what I've been doing. So the past 2 weeks, I just felt surreal. Like something has just lifted with the debt gone. And it's like, I don't know, my family is happy. I'm happy. And, I'm just going for it. It's just like a different mentality. And like, I needed a new motivation now that my debt was paid off. And early retirement, as nice as it is, and I'm still going to be going for it. Don't get me wrong. Like half of my side hustle income is still going towards dividends to early retirement. But, this offshoot stuff like sweepstakes casinos and UHRS and stuff, a huge chunk of that's also going towards my dreams. And the lens was probably the most expensive. I'm looking to get like a $800 to $1,200 camera. So we'll see which kind of camera I end up. I'm still doing research on that, which one I want, but I'm very close to funding that completely too with side hustles. I'm only like $200 away from getting the ones that I think are perfectly in my price range, debating if I'm buying used or new or whatever. Nonetheless, there's still a bunch of items that I have, and I have it on the whiteboard that I want to get with side hustles: hiking boots, backpack, hammer case, GPS watch, hiking pants, SD cards, digital photo frame, external storage for all my pictures and editing. I can't wait. It's so exciting. So there's no new side hustles that I'm doing here. I just been a lot more heavier on the sweepstakes casinos, and maybe that's why I'm in a better mood, because when you get money out of those things, they're shady ass casinos. So, screw them. They're just there to take money from people. And when you win money, like 2 days ago, I made like $250 in a matter of like 13 minutes. And it's like, it's not work, and it's awesome. And it just is what it is. And yes, I know I have, gambling issue tendencies. So I'm not over here trying to, say that it's the greatest thing since sliced bread, because you can absolutely fall in the traps. And if everything's not calculated, you could see yourself in some serious financial troubles. That's why I just link it to all these debit cards that have preloaded amounts on it. I can't reach for anything directly out of my bank account or anything like that. So hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions on any of the side hustles that I listed out in this video, please let me know. And if you have suggestions to pair up the Sigma contemporary lens with, also let me know. I'll take you guys on the journey if I go to a national park this year, or just my photography journey. It is my channel. I can't talk about side hustles forever, especially if I'm doing the same ones over and over and over. There's no new content to really put out on side hustles. If I find something new, of course, I'll talk about it, because that is still the main hub of this channel, and it's what brought you to this channel and made it almost 30,000 subscribers strong. Wow, in like a month or two, we should hit 30K subscribers on this channel. Absolutely insane. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching this. YouTube has been a huge piece of the side hustle puzzle. So without all of you watching, none of this dreams is possible. And I'm looking so forward to doing excuse me, looking forward to doing videos away from this stupid yellow office that I'm in right now, getting away from the annoying ring light that's blinding me every time I put it on, and just being out in nature and enjoying my life to the absolute fullest that I imagined it could be. So, hope you enjoyed this video. It's Road to Retire, and it's pretty much road to happiness at this point. See everyone in the next video.